I'm Deborah Borchardt, and this is your weekly stash. Green Market Report has a new morning newsletter called The Rise. Head over to the website under the subscriptions tab and sign up now. This week, the country voted on several cannabis issues. 3 states rejected the ballot measures before them, and they were Arkansas, South Dakota, and North Dakota. However, Maryland and Missouri both approved adult use cannabis. There were a lot of nervous people in New York when it was feared that anti-cannabis Republican Lee Zeldin could win, but cannabis-friendly Kathy Hochul went on to win and become the first elected female governor in the state. Earnings season is upon us, and most companies have struggled through massive headwinds to deliver. WM Technology, or Weedmaps, posted a $10.5 million loss in the third quarter this year, and that was a drastic downturn from a year ago. That news was accompanied by the departure of long-term CEO Chris Beals. Revenues for the quarter held relatively steady at $50.5 million versus $50.9 million for the previous year period. And the company, though, said it expects a year-over-year decline in the low double-digit percentage area for the fourth quarter revenue. Curaleaf Holdings posted mixed results Monday as the company met revenue expectations despite seeing lower operational margins and rising net losses. Curaleaf eked out past expectations and delivered $340 million during the period. They also reported a net loss of $54.7 million compared to last year's $28.2 million loss. Florida-based multi-state operator Trulieve announced a $150 million loss for the third quarter this year. Revenue, though, increased to $301 million from last year's $224 million, but it did fall 6% sequentially. Ayr Wellness's second quarter revenue rose 24% to $119 million over last year's revenue of $96 million, and an increase of 8.6% sequentially. Now, despite expected price compression in the fourth quarter, Ayr thinks they're going to see 10% growth. Now, there were too many earnings to cover in this video, so head over to the website where we have full coverage. And finally, High Times said this week it is buying the cannabis company Moxie Holdings in an all-stock deal. Now, High Times stock doesn't sell, and the company is currently in default on its debt, and likewise, Moxie has attempted to go public twice, and both times it wasn't successful. Moxie is also involved in a lawsuit over not paying its debt as well. And that's it for this week. We'll see you next week in Vegas at the MJ Biz Conference. I'm Deborah Borchardt, and this is your weekly stash.